our session now related to database programming, and we'll be doing with, so what we did in the previous session was database connectivity, then firing a select statement, getting the records in the results set, understanding importance of cursor. And now today what all we're going to do, we are going to be understanding how do you create bind variables and what are the different patterns of making bind variables and its importance. Basically, when you make bind variables, you're giving a little flexibility to your code. Just to give you a quick overview, if I'm making a select statement here, instead of hard coding my department ID, instead of hard coding my salary, why can't I give it through external named parameters? Yes, I can. So I'm creating a dictionary called named params, in which from which I'm giving department ID and from which I'm giving salary. I'm sure you would probably ask me the same question कि रॉकी सर हाउ डज इट मेक अ डिफरेंस. यहाँ पर भी तो वो हार्ड कोडेड है, नहीं है. उस हार्ड कोड को हम इनपुट फंक्शन से यूजर से इनपुट ले सकते हैं. So after understanding about bind parameters, bind variables, we will be looking at the next concept called prepared statement. So instead of using or writing a simple statement, simple SQL statement, we can also make a prepared statement in Python and use that over the database. Then we are going to be looking at one program each for every different kind of functionality. Example, when we did our previous session, we made a table in the backend, but I can make a table from Python, isn't it? So we are going to make our own table from Python. Then we are going to insert records into that table. Further, we are going to go ahead inserting multiple lines of insert statements. So how do you execute multi-line SQL statement from Python? And after doing that, we will learn how to update a record. After updating a record, you don't want some records, you will delete a few records. And then we will discuss about the project assignment which is going to be allocated to you today. And this is not a project per se, this is like a mini project or maybe an assignment for this chapter. So it will be done in 15-20 minutes or maybe half an hour. For little people going a little slow, आधे घंटे में आराम से हो जाएगा. ठीक है. So obviously I will be looking at the running of this code tomorrow morning session. Everyone has to present their screens to show me this code in the running state tomorrow morning. Okay, so let me start with what we have planned for today, starting with the bind variables. Right. So let me look at the very first program. Taking the first program, keeping it into a py file. So let's see. So friends, what I'm noticing here is after I import my Oracle module, I made a cursor object. After making a cursor object, what I have done next is I have made a dictionary. In the dictionary, I have got key value pairs. This is key and this is value. So I've got key value pairs. Further, cursor dot execute is going to execute the statement. Notice the difference now. The cursor I have given two parameters. The first parameter is my select statement, but because the select statement is having some placeholders or some bind variables, so whenever you write any variable name with a colon symbol, it is called as a bind variable. So this select statement is having two bind variables. So select statement says, okay, I have got two bind variables is okay, but from where should I get the values of those bind variables? For the same, I'm supplying here a dictionary called named underscore params. You see, a dictionary. And this dictionary is giving me the value of key value pair. So department ID 100 and sal 8000. Cursor.fetch all is going to fetch all the records which match with this criteria. And another way of doing it would be कि आप एक डिक्शनरी मत बनाइए. सपोज आपको डिक्शनरी नहीं बनानी, ठीक है, नो प्रॉब्लम, डोंट मेक इट. देन when you are writing your SQL statement in the execute command of the cursor, as many bind variables you have used here, please make sure that for all those bind variables you should give individual values. So department ID equal to 100, sal equal to 8000. You should give individual values to each. Okay, so this is important. So now let me run this code. It's taking a little longer. Okay, so please notice that record number 1 of Stephen and record number 5 of Ryan has come once. Then this division line I have just drawn to show you that this is the output of the first select statement where I have used the dictionary for supplying the bind variable values, and in the second case same output has come, 1 Stephen and 5 Ryan, but I have not given through a dictionary, I have directly given the values. So it's immaterial आप कैसे देते हो वो आपके ऊपर है. To be very honest, if there are too many bind variables to be given, then better approach is that you make a dictionary first and supply the dictionary here. But if there are few parameters, 1 or 2 parameters, then you can directly supply here. Okay, right. Deepak will please check, is this code entirely given or have you to type something?
So code is there,
Mm-hmm.
code is available.
Okay, fine. Yeah, please execute it, and when it is done, you will say done on the chat.
I guess this table we need to create employee records.
No, you need not create the table. No, you can use your own table and just change the query accordingly. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Hi, sir.
Yes, yes. Ashish, tell me.
I didn't. I don't know how to use XAMPP MySQL.
जैम का MySQL आपको सॉरी यूज करना है. आपने कनेक्टिविटी किया पाइथन से?
हाँ, connectivity किया.
That's it. No. So what you do exactly now is you I'll give you a code of Python right now जो आपके ही workspace में है. You can also scroll later on and see. Create a table from Python in Oracle. So आप Oracle में ना create करके MySQL में create करोगे. So what you will do is I will give you a code to create a table right now in 2 minutes. So it will get modified. I will give you the code only after modification. Wait. So you are interested in creating a table. Did you create a table in the backend? कोई table backend में आपने create किया? तक नहीं किया. ठीक है, ठीक है. So ये मेरा SQL है और ये सब मैं डिलीट कर देता हूँ. ठीक है, तो अब हमारा जो SQL स्टेटमेंट है वो एक टेबल बना रहा है और उसी SQL को आपने यहाँ पर एग्जीक्यूट किया है. और एक और काम करते हैं, बिकॉज टेबल यहाँ क्रिएट हो रहा है तो रिकॉर्ड फेच करने का तो सवाल ही नहीं उठता. बट फिर भी क्योंकि हम लोगों को रिकॉर्ड फेच करना है तो वी वुड एज वेल इंसर्ट अ फ्यू रिकॉर्ड्स. 4 spaces है ना, 3 spaces, 4 spaces. Okay, so just change the name here to Ashish. Surname, age 22, male, 2000. Okay, so this record has to be inserted. We will again run this query. Are you understanding what we are doing, Ashish?
Yeah, we are
Huh?
repeating that.
First, we have made connection to the MySQL database. Then I have made a cursor object. Then I have made a table called professional, and in that professional table, create table command, I executed the create table command from here. Then what I have done, I have used the same SQL variable. If you don't want to use the same variable, no problem. You can change the variable names to SQL1, SQL1. This variable SQL2, SQL2. Hmm? ठीक है, then SQL2 variable is an insert statement which is inserting one record into the table, and now once one record has got inserted into the table, I want to see. Still, if you want that, no, I want to insert multiple records, no problem. So we can run this step. Of course, there is a way of doing it where I can supply one more set of data over here. So I will insert two records at the same time. Instead of Ashish, I will insert Deepak over here. Singh, age is 32, male, 1.2. Okay. So now this is been done here. So two records have got inserted when I execute the SQL2. And now I want to see whether my records have got inserted or not. तो मैं क्या कर रहा हूँ आशीष? My cursor dot
अच्छा,
फेच ऑल से सारे रिकॉर्ड्स जो हमारे टेबल में गए होंगे, दो रिकॉर्ड जाने चाहिए आशीष और दीपक का, वो फेच होकर माय रिजल्ट सेट में आ गया और फिर फॉर लूप से इसको फेच करके प्रिंट करके देखा. मतलब इस एक ही प्रोग्राम से बहुत सारी चीजें आपकी एक साथ हो गई. बाइंड वेरिएबल नहीं हुआ, दैट इज ओके, बट पॉइंट ये है कि बाइंड वेरिएबल लेटर ऑन इस प्रोग्राम को ऑल्टर करके आप बाइंड वेरिएबल कर सकते हो, बिकॉज बाइंड वेरिएबल के लिए आप सेलेक्ट फायर कर रहे हो जिसमें आपको एक वेरिएबल देना है और कुछ नहीं. सो इस कोड को पहले मैं रन करता हूँ आपके सामने, देखता हूँ कोई इंडेंटेशन एरर तो नहीं आता. Can't connect to MySQL server on localhost 3307. Okay, no connection could be made because the target machine actively refused it. अच्छा, सो मेरे केस में मेरा जैम चालू नहीं होगा. मैं जैम कंट्रोल पैनल में जा रहा हूँ. मैंने आपको भी जैम कंट्रोल पैनल ओपन करके ये जो MySQL आपको दिख रहा है उसको, आपको यहाँ बटन ऐसे स्टार्ट है ना, वैसे स्टार्ट दिखना चाहिए. तो स्टार्ट पर
हाँ,
क्लिक करना.
स्टार्ट किया मैंने.
स्टार्ट किया ना, हाँ, दैट इज इम्पोर्टेंट. सो वेट करना पड़ेगा थोड़ा पेशेंस रखकर, बिकॉज व्हेन यू स्टार्ट देयर विल बी अ पोर्ट नंबर एलोकेटेड. जैसे आपको दिख रहा है मेरे केस में 3307. अब उसी कोड को वापस से रन करता हूँ. अब मुझे वो कह रहा है अननोन डेटाबेस MySQL आई MyDB. ठीक है, दैट इज ओके. वो डेटाबेस उस पर नहीं है. नाउ let me check that along with you all people what database I had made last time in MySQL Workbench, because आपको आशीष MySQL Workbench इंस्टॉल करना पड़ेगा so that you can make a database. तो चाहिए तो वो भी हम यहाँ पर कर सकते हैं, but then that's going to be a little overdoing the work, because from a front-end programming language usually we don't make a database. Database is usually made at the back end and used from the front end. So making of the database, I will prefer that you do it from the back end. I'm just connecting the MySQL Workbench to the backend, and you can see that Python DB is the database जो हमने last time बनाया था. So I will change this name to Python DB. See, I'll show you in front of you. See this Python DB. Okay, so I am changing this here. Again, I'll try and connect to this. and see what response I get. Okay, you have an error in your SQL syntax. Check the manual that corresponds to MariaDB version. Right syntax to use near Deepak. Okay, so problem is happened in my SQL syntax and he's identified some error. I forgot the comma here. The comma was missing here. Okay, table professional already exist. Oh, so in my database table professional already exist. No problem. So what I will do is I will put create table if not exist. If not exist. But is it the table professional already really existing in Python database? Let me refresh and check. Yes, it does exist. Professional table hai already. That's correct. So एक्चुअली पता है टेबल प्रोफेशनल कब बना? लास्ट टाइम जब क्यूरी रन हुई तो आशीष आपने नोटिस किया आपको यहाँ इस पॉइंट पर एरर आया था कि इस इंसर्ट में सिंटैक्स मिस्टेक है? हाँ आशीष,
जिसमें वो कॉमा हो रहा
हाँ बराबर एग्जैक्टली, बट कॉमा तो ये लाइन नंबर 21 है ना, बट हुआ कैसे कि लाइन नंबर 12 रन हो गया था. एवरीबडी शुड नोटिस इट दैट लाइन नंबर 12 रन बिकॉज पाइथन इज अ इंटरप्रेटेड लैंग्वेज. वो लाइन बाय लाइन इंटरप्रेट करता है. सो अगर जावा होता तो क्या करता, वो पूरा कोड को स्कैन करता, वो कहता है इस कोड में इस लाइन में मिस्टेक है, वो लाइन को पूरे कोड को रन नहीं करेगा. पाइथन ऐसे नहीं करता. पाइथन वहां को रुकेगा जहां उसको मिस्टेक दिखेगी, लेकिन उस लाइन तक वो सब लाइन रन कर चुका है. सो सीक्वल 1 वो रन ऑलरेडी कर चुका था, मतलब टेबल प्रोफेशनल ऑलरेडी क्रिएट हो चुका है, राइट? दीपक यू रिमेंबर इट इज इफ नॉट एग्जिस्ट और इफ नॉट एग्जिस्ट. एस आता है कि नहीं? एस नहीं आता.
S doesn't.
आता है ना इफ नॉट एग्जिस्ट?
है.
एस
आता है सर.
आता है ना.
exist.
राइट. सो हम लोग इसको एक बार और रन करके देखते हैं कि क्या आंसर आता है हमें. बट टेबल प्रोफेशनल में रिकॉर्ड्स इंसर्ट हो गए, बट अगर हुए होते तो रिकॉर्ड्स भी आउटपुट में आने चाहिए थे. नो रिजल्ट सेट टू फेच फ्रॉम. नो रिजल्ट सेट टू फेच फ्रॉम. अगर ये दो रिकॉर्ड्स हमारे इंसर्ट हुए सीक्वल 2 से, तो फिर माई कर्सर से रिकॉर्ड्स फेच क्यों नहीं हुए? इसका मतलब देर इज सम काइंड ऑफ commit that is required. See, commit that is required, because when you actually do any kind of insert or update or delete, I repeat, when you do any kind of DML operation, insert, update or delete, these are called as DML, data manipulation language statements in SQL. It is important that you should commit. Commit means save. Otherwise, whatever records you have inserted, or you have updated a few records, or you have deleted a few records, none of them are going to be seen. No changes will be reflected. But you'll say, why it is so? It is so because your database maintains two copies. One is an active copy on which you are working, and one is a permanent copy which is there in the database, which is permanently stored. Now this is the active copy on which you are working, and the point here is कि अगर आप कोई रिकॉर्ड इंसर्ट करते हो या कोई रिकॉर्ड अपडेट करते हो या कोई रिकॉर्ड डिलीट करते हो, जब आप कमिट करने जाते हो, आई रिपीट, व्हेन यू plan to perform a commit, only then whatever changes you have made, it will actually go from this active state. So your records are there in the active state, but this is not permanently getting saved. You see, when you close your session, when you close your programs and everything, this active space is going to get like cleared. वो तो memory से निकल जाएगा, ये तो main memory में, it will get wiped out. So if you want to permanently save, you will have to say commit to transfer the changes from the active memory to the SSD or hard disk where your permanent database is stored. Hard disk or SSD where your permanent database is stored. So हम लोगों को यहाँ से यहाँ ट्रांसफर करने के लिए कौन सा कमांड रन करना पड़ेगा पाइथन से? द कमांड इज कमिट. Okay, so if you run commit, then changes get saved. So in the previous code, see, I didn't transfer my changes. So I will say, now I'm going to say, commit your changes to the database. Yes, I will do that. So the changes are reflected, otherwise changes were not being reflected. So after executing this, please notice what you think I am doing over my connection object, but this time my connection object's name is mydb. It's not con, it's mydb. So I have to write mydb here and say commit. Let us see, friends, what happens now. Rising, no results still to fetch. Pardon?
Python DB might be there.
No, no, mydb is the object of connection, no? Connection object. So connection object is mydb. Anyone working on MySQL able to run the bind variable program? Chiranjeev, bind variable program, I do not know whether it's going to run on MySQL or not, but it should run because it runs on the backend. But we'll have to work on the syntax. We'll have to change the syntax.
Yes, sir. Syntax error it's giving.
Exactly, because syntax is written all according to Oracle, no, in your workspace. So that will have to be changed. इसके लिए मैंने
Yes,
already
yes.
एक दिन पहले कह दिया था कि if you want you can work out to change
Yes,
the
sir. Yes,
syntaxes. तो ये recorded lecture आपको help करेगा to work with that. Okay, so what I could do instead now is in one of the codes I could simply create the table. In another code I could insert the records, and in the third code I could go ahead fetching all the records. Okay, so what you will do, Ashish, now is rather than struggling over the fact that कि वो commit क्यों नहीं कर रहा, अब backend में जाके check करना है. ये select हो गया अभी. Select star from professional. देखो दोनों रिकॉर्ड इंसर्ट हो गए. सी, सो बैकएंड में रिकॉर्ड इंसर्ट हो चुके हैं, लेकिन ये फेच नहीं कर पा रहा है. I think I'll have to close the cursor and then reopen the cursor because I don't have a select statement now. Where do I have a select statement? अरे हाँ, I don't have a select statement only. So how will the cursor get fetched? Right. So I forgot to put a select statement only. Oh. So SQL2. So now I'll put SQL3 and I will put a simple select statement. Select star from professional. ये आपका टेबल है, isn't it? हाँ, और ये SQL3 को हम एग्जीक्यूट करेंगे जो हमने किया ही नहीं. And then we will say fetch all, and I'm bound that we should get the records this time. But we will get 4 records this time because these 2 records will get again inserted. चलता है, क्या फर्क पड़ता है, चाहिए तो चेंज कर देते हैं. आशीष के बजाय I will put here Mansi, and I will put here Sonali. Simple. Surname I do not know. Sonali आपकी का surname मुझे पता नहीं है. Whatever it is, ABC. Mansi DA. Anyway, right. So I go here. See, I've got all my 4 records. Ashish, Deepak, Mansi, and Sonali. Okay, so this program of yours uh, should work. If it doesn't work, then you will have to little थोड़ा सा एक्सपेरिमेंटेशन करना पड़ेगा आपको आशीष की कुछ कनेक्टिविटी प्रॉब्लम हो रहा है. और आपका पोर्ट नंबर आशीष 3306 रहेगा, ध्यान रखना. 3306.
Yes.
तो मैं इस प्रोग्राम को आपको पूरी तरह से पंच कर रहा हूँ ओवर द व्हाट्सएप, नॉट ओवर हियर बिकॉज हियर इट इज नॉट गोइंग टू गो कंप्लीटली। व्हाट्सएप पर डिस्टॉर्ट तो नहीं होगा ना? ये फाइल भेज दो क्या? बेटर होगा ना? मैं आप लोगों को फाइल भेजता हूँ। Everyone will please download this program, and that is all the people who are working in MySQL, please download this program, and then they can keep doing manipulations with this program only for running it. And in the meantime, क्या चिरंजीव आपको bind variables का मिला syntax?
सर वही फिगर आउट कर रहा था मैं, बट अभी तक हुआ नहीं है रन। मैंने थोड़ा ट्राई किया जो सिंटैक्स बता रहे थे नेट
हाँ
पे सर्च करके, बट अभी
हाँ
तक हुआ नहीं है रन।
अच्छा ठीक है। So if you get it later in the day, make sure you post it on the group.
यस सर।
So everyone can record this program actually in their workspace. मैंने क्या किया, अपने workspace के end में इस program को डाल दिया, एकदम end में। तो जो लोग Oracle में काम कर रहे हैं वो एकदम end में डाल दे, और जो MySQL में काम कर रहे हैं या MySQL में काम कर सकते हैं वो इस program को try करके देख सकते हैं right now। कुछ करना तो नहीं है आपको, खाली पोर्ट नंबर चेंज करना है टू 3306 और रन करके देखना है। Yes friends, I am waiting for your acknowledgement to come in। बताइए। Mansi, you executed the previous program of bind variables on Oracle?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so Mansi's program has been done on Oracle, ठीक है। Deepak says done।
Sir, table has created.
नहीं, टेबल भी क्रिएट हुआ होगा, सब कुछ हो गया होगा ना, रिकॉर्ड भी इंसर्ट हो गया होगा।
Yes, recorded.
हाँ, तो आउटपुट दिखा आपको स्क्रीन पर?
हाँ आया।
हाँ ठीक है, ठीक है। अब इसी प्रोग्राम को एज रेफरेंस रखकर लेक्चर खत्म होने के बाद आराम से, लेक्चर के साथ शायद आप स्पीड ना पकड़ पाओ, क्योंकि आपके लिए फर्स्ट टाइम है ये प्रोग्रामिंग, सो you'll end up making a complete mistake और mess. So समझ लो सब कुछ, रिकॉर्डिंग देखकर फिर आप वापस से भी ऐसे कर सकते हैं. ओके, दीपक ऑल्सो सेज डन. चिरंजीव, अब तक वो डन नहीं हुआ है तो नो प्रॉब्लम, हम आगे बढ़ते हैं. बाइंड वेरिएबल्स.
यस सर, नो
हाँ
प्रॉब्लम.
हाँ, ओके
सर
जी
जस्ट एक
जी
क्वेश्चन था
जी
कि
जी.
जब भी MySQL में यूज कर रहे हो तो ये ट्राई एक्सेप्ट ब्लॉक में ही हमेशा एग्जीक्यूट करना है सारे
नो
प्रोग्राम
नो
ट्राई के
नो
ब्लॉक.
नो 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 नो, ऐसा कुछ नहीं है. ट्राई
नो ना.
एक्सेप्ट ब्लॉक पे हमें इसके लिए लिख रहे हैं, जस्ट फॉर इंप्रूविंग द क्वालिटी ऑफ प्रोग्राम सो इट इज फेल सेफ.
ओके ओके ओके.
और कुछ नहीं. In fact, we should use try except block even in Oracle based programming also, because connection can fail anywhere. Yeah, Deepak has put the program, so but the Deepak, ये तो straightforward हो गया भाई. You are using format specifier, not bind variable.
Yeah.
Yeah, bind variables will have colon symbol. This is format specifier. That means you're using a format string of Python where your string is getting formatted by using format specifier %s. That way. But bind
Yes.
variables is supported in MySQL. ऐसा नहीं है कि नहीं है. They are supported in MySQL.
Yeah,
That way.
I'm finding it out.
Yeah. No, I will post it. Don't worry about it. I will post not the query, but I'll post the bind variable parameter statement to the group. Even you keep researching, but I will post it at 9:30 or so once the lecture ends. Okay, right. So, moving further, friends, there is another function called bind names. Bind names क्या करता है ये मुझे मानसी बताएगी. Use bind names method of the cursor to find the bindings. Okay, let me run with this code first, and then let me give the chance to Mansi to tell what according to her this code is doing. So after all the connection steps, making of the cursor, then defining a tuple with two named parameters, using the bind variables in my SQL statement, supplying it through a dictionary, and then I'm not executing the query at all. So see, please understand. Cursor.execute तो सर आपने लिखा है. I agree. Cursor.execute लिखा है, लेकिन ये बात आपने पढ़ी है ना कि cursor.execute actually does not execute the query until unless you fetch any record from the cursor. So this execution will never not execute at all. It's like this, that cursor.fetch has to fetch all the records. So fetch और जब तक आप fetch नहीं करोगे cursor से, तब तक ये जो query execution में लिखी है execute होगी ही नहीं. Next, cursor.bind names is actually fetching all the data from the cursor. So let us see this. Interesting. So bind names has given me something in the output which Mansi will highlight to me. Yes, Mansi, what do you have understood of this?
So it is basically giving us the parameters that we have bind, that is a department ID and the cell.
Correct. Right. So it is giving you the names of all the variables used for binding. Very good. Perfect.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So आप ही रन कर सकते हो कि आप SQL Oracle में काम कर रहे हो. I don't think so. Immediately दीपक और चिरंजीव रन कर पाएंगे because of MySQL में रन कर रहे हैं. But to be very honest, Deepak, the solution which you have given is equivalent, because it doesn't make a difference. Ultimately, the objective of bind variables is to give flexibility to form my SQL statement and give inputs at runtime. So वो तो objective solve हो गया.
Yeah, I mean dynamically value assigned.
Dynamic input तो चले गया, बस खत्म हो गई बात. तो जो जो प्रॉब्लम है जो एक बंदा फेस कर रहा है वो सॉल्व हो गया उसका.
Yes.
आशीष, आप भी रन कर सकते हो ये कोड को, क्योंकि आप MySQL में काम कर रहे हो. नहीं, आप काम कर रहे हो MySQL, आप रन नहीं कर पाओ. करेक्ट, आप Oracle में नहीं कर. ठीक है. Now, there is another way to look at it also, is that giving the bind parameters via position. What is via position? Via position means giving positional parameters. It's very simple. So basic funda is that we are looking at the variables and we are counting it. So see what I have done. I made a tuple. with some values, dumped some values, 100 and 10,000. I have written the select statement here. Please notice in the select statement, I have not said colon and some variable name. So this becomes a positional parameter. This means that at this position, I want the first value of this tuple, that is 100. At this position, I want the second parameter of the tuple, that is this. Okay, right? This is what it means. So colon 1, colon 2, colon 1 will pick up 100, colon 2 will pick up 10,000. So in short, to avoid the trouble of giving unique names to the values and then creating a dictionary, wasting your time and then using those variable names here, so that typing is reduced by means of positional parameters. That's it. Okay, so this is going to definitely work, and this can be, you can even reduce one step. Instead of defining a tuple first, you can directly define a tuple here in the select statement only. क्या फर्क पड़ा उससे? The objective is same. Okay, right? So positional parameters can only be numbers or even string. Just to take an example, my positional parameters could be written like colon 4, colon 5, like fourth value and then the fifth value, or it could be given as colon A or colon B. So objective is that कि यहाँ पर आप मुझे 1 और 2 देते हो, या आप मुझे 3 और 4 लिख दो, इससे कोई फर्क नहीं पड़ेगा। आपको तो कैसा 3 4 तो काम ही नहीं करेगा। ओके, काम करते हैं। फर्स्ट लेट अस रन दिस कोड इन सिंप्लिसिटी। जैसे सिंपल अभी कोड है वैसे इसको रन करके दिखाता हूँ। It ran and it gave the output. So Stephen and Ryan seems to be working for department 100 and they have a salary more than 10,000. So now what I'm doing is I'm making this to 3 and this to 4. Obviously आपका मन तो ये कहेगा ना, 3 कैसे लिखा है रॉकी सर आपने? I don't have a third parameter here. This is like this is there's 2 parameters here, 1 and 2. I agree. आया ना output? Don't believe it? Check this again. ऐसे कैसे हो सकता है? ऐसा इसके लिए होता है. See what I'm writing here is not to be mapped as a third value of the tuple. No. What I'm writing here is actually a dummy placeholder, which means that this guy will take the first value because he's a first colon, na? He's a first bind variable. Na? So he will take the naturally the first value of position parameter. This fellow will take naturally the second parameter of this because he's a second. So what Python does is he's not bothered of what you have written here. He scans the whole select statement and internally numbers them as 1 and 2 and accordingly picks up the first and the second parameter of the tuple. This is the way he works. He is not bothered about what number you have written here. So tomorrow if you end up writing A and B, which are non-numeric variables, right? They are not numbers at all. Then let's see what happens. Still ran and give you the output of Stephen and Ryan. Okay. So what I want to say to you or teach you is when you're doing with positional parameters, मतलब आपने डिक्शनरी नहीं बनाई है, आप एक टपल बना रहे हो, तो आपका सेलेक्ट स्टेटमेंट ये प्लेस होल्डर को आपने क्या लिखा है वो बॉदर नहीं करता। वो खाली बॉदर करता है आपने लिखा है ना कोलन के साथ, मतलब वो एक बाइंड वेरिएबल है, वो एक प्लेस होल्डर है, वो इंटरनली इसको नंबर करता है एज 1 2 3 4 एंड अकॉर्डिंगली पिक करता है टपल से। ठीक है, राइट? आई होप कॉन्सेप्चुअली इट इज क्लियर, राइट? सो आई एम वेटिंग फॉर Mansi to confirm that it is done because all of you or others are working in MySQL, na? So this may not work.
Done, sir.
Done. Very good. Now, very similar to bind variables. I repeat, very similar to bind variables is the concept of prepared statement. It's almost similar. So, in the prepared statement, so let's see in the prepared statement, what are we doing? Uh, Up till now, if you notice, we always wrote cursor dot execute because we directly wanted to execute the statement. But instead of writing cursor dot execute, now we are writing cursor dot prepare, where we are, I repeat, where we are supplying a statement which is technically incomplete. आप देखिए ना स्टेटमेंट रन कैसे हो सकता है. सेलेक्ट स्टाफ फ्रॉम एम्प्लॉयज रिकॉर्ड वेयर एम्प्लॉय आईडी इज इक्वल टू कोलन डी. कैसे रन करोगे यार स्टेटमेंट? इम्पॉसिबल है, रन नहीं हो सकता ये. आपको कि नहीं सर रन हो सकता, कैसे रन होगा? ये बाइंड वेरिएबल जो कोलन डी है उसको आपने वैल्यू कहाँ दी है अब तक? प्रीवियस केस में वैल्यू दे रहे थे ना, इसमें कहाँ है वैल्यू? सो द स्टेटमेंट टेक्निकली इज इनकम्प्लीट. और कोलन डी को फिल करने के लिए कोई वैल्यू भी नहीं है यहाँ पर, जिसका मतलब ये हुआ कि select star from employees record where department D is equal to colon D has to be given some value. Exactly. So cursor.prepare is actually preparing a SQL statement which we plan to reuse for multiple times with different values of D. This is what it means. And whenever you want to use it, naturally you will write execute. कोई doubt नहीं है उसमें. So this statement actually has got converted into a low level language and dumped in the variable cursor. This is what prepare does. So what prepare is doing is it is actually converting this high level select statement into a low level zeros and ones and dumping it into the variable cursor. So when you say cursor.execute and the first parameter is none, meaning to say I wish to use the same SQL statement which is active and lying inside, which is active, I repeat, and lying inside the cursor, which is active and lying inside the cursor, मुझे वही यूज करना है. और उसमें जो वेरिएबल डी है, प्लेस होल्डर डी या बाइंड वेरिएबल डी, जिसकी वैल्यू नहीं थी, मैं वैल्यू दे रहा हूं आपको. इंटरेस्टिंग. तो इसमें और बाइंड वेरिएबल में क्या फर्क है? बहुत कम. कॉन्सेप्चुअली बोथ आर सेम. The only difference is that you have become now more professional because you are writing a prepared statement first, which actually converts this high level language into high level English into a low level code and keeps it ready in the cursor. So when you actually execute it now, it runs at super speed because it's already at low level, and it supplies this parameter at the placeholder and executes it, gets the result into result set which I'm fetching and printing. Let's see. You will be wondering, अरे यार ऐसे कैसे हमेशा स्टीफन और रायन ही आते हैं? बिकॉज डिपार्टमेंट 100 में 2 जन काम कर रहे हैं ना. आप डिपार्टमेंट चेंज कर लीजिए. आई डोंट नो 101 में कोई भी है कि नहीं. अगर कोई होगा तो आउटपुट में आ जाएगा. Simple. So there is nobody working for 101 department in our case, therefore we see a blank or a null output. Okay, right. I would just request Chiranjeev to read this part of none.
Yes, I don't have a new query. Use prepared statement.
Is it getting very clear to you, Chiranjeev?
Yes, sir.
Ashish, Ajinkya and Deepak, I hope it's getting clear to you three as well.
Yeah.
Sir, I have a question.
जी प्लीज पूछिए.
So instead of colon D, can't we use question mark? Because when I have worked with MySQL, we write the prepared statement using, suppose I have to provide three values. So instead of three values, we give three question marks, and then we provide the we place the position for first question mark. What is the value? Second what is the value like this.
Yeah, but that is MySQL. No, this is Oracle. No, you're working on Oracle.
हाँ, Oracle. Yeah.
Hmm. Okay. So Deepak, Chiranjeev, Ashish have said done, and yes, Ajinkya is there very much right, but Ajinkya is not responding. Ajinkya, are you listening? I know you're not executing, but are you listening? Understanding? Okay. So now, friends, what we're going to do is um, create a table from Python or Oracle. This I think people who are working on Oracle then can do it themselves because अभी जो मैंने काफ़ी देर पहले टाइम स्पेंड किया आशीष का क्वेरी सॉल्व करने के लिए तो आई डिड दैट फॉर माई सीक्वल उसमें चिरंजीव आशीष और दीपक का क्वेरीज इमीडिएटली क्लियर हो गया होगा बिकॉज आप सब लोग को मैंने कोड दिया और आपने इसको एग्जीक्यूट ज़रूर किया होगा नाउ द केस बचा आपका मानसी का मानसी आपको कुछ भी नहीं करना है इस केस में अगर आपने टेबल प्रोफेशनल नहीं बनाया है ओरेकल में तो आप जैसा कोड है वैसे रन कीजिए लेकिन अगर आपने बनाया है तो आप एक काम कर सकते हैं यू कैन फर्स्ट एग्जीक्यूट द क्वेरी एज ड्रॉप टेबल प्रोफेशनल आपको चाहिए तो आप इसमें क्लॉज भी ऐड कर लो इफ नॉट एग्जिस्ट मतलब आप एक सेफ प्ले कर रहे हैं drop table if not exist professional you see and then you can create a table let me show you in my case Mansi okay so I'm going into my backend I'm going now into Oracle backend I'm typing my password connected okay I'm describing the table professional I don't remember it exists or not मुझे याद नहीं है जी एग्जिस्ट कर रहा है आपके सामने है मानसी अब मैं क्या कर रहा हूँ यहाँ पर इस टेबल में शायद कुछ रिकॉर्ड्स भी हो जस्ट टू tell you that there could be some records I'm doing select star from count from the table professional no हाल फिलहाल इसमें कोई records नहीं है it shows that there are zero records but the table does exist as you could see what I'm doing is I'm going to run this query in front of you Mansi where I'll first drop the table professional and then I'm going to create another table professional for Chiranjeev, Deepak and Ashish and as well Ajinkya because you guys are working in MySQL Sonali is logged out Sonali is working on Oracle of course so first thing that is going to happen is actually my table will get dropped and after dropping the table the new table will be recreated okay if you want a proof of it if you feel that नहीं नहीं अरे मैं ऐसे कैसे बिलीव कर दूं कि वो एक टेबल बन रहा है बिकॉज अगर आप सपोज अगर मैं इस लाइन को कमेंट कर दूं और मैं एक और टेबल बनाने जाता हूँ कल प्रोफेशनल मुझे बनाने नहीं देगा ये because I already have a table called professional see it will give me an error name is already used by an existing object this is a database error thrown by Oracle so it didn't allow me to create a same table so now what I'm going to do is because I know the table exists I will myself drop it and recreate it drop table is not properly ended drop table if not exist professional what is there to end in this
It should be drop table if exists.
if exist
1, 2, and 7.
Correct. People just Google right now if exist क्यों नहीं काम कर रहा है. ऐसा तो होना नहीं चाहिए. If exist should work. We made a connection object, then we have made a cursor. We are doing cursor at execute this. Should have worked. There is no question of it not working. अभी तो काम करेगा because drop table directly if exist में निकाल के ले रहा हूँ. काम किया उसने. क्या मतलब if exist is creating a problem, but then that's the way the syntax is. रन हुआ. Perfect रन हुआ है. अरे हाँ. Oh, we are using Oracle. Deepak, forget it. We are using Oracle. Oracle doesn't has a clause if exist, if not exist. Yep. So in Oracle, so we have only option to execute this and keep everything in try catch separately in try except blocks. Yep. So there is no if exist clause when it comes to Oracle. Because I keep using both of them, so I also get intermixed with the syntaxes. Okay. Right. Uh, so people are working in Oracle. अगर आपने टेबल प्रोफेशनल पहले से बनाया है तो आप पहले ड्रॉप कर दीजिए फिर बनाइए. और अगर आपने पहले नहीं बनाया है तो आप बिंदास इसे कमेंट कीजिए. ड्रॉप टेबल प्रोफेशनल को कमेंट करके रखिए एंड जस्ट रन दिस पार्ट. या मानसी अगर आपका डन हो गया तो हम आगे बढ़ते हैं बिकॉज बाकी सब तो माई सीक्वल में ऑलरेडी रेडी है इसके साथ.
I'm getting an error that invalid SQL statement.
इन
Some error syntax.
जो कोड यहाँ है नोट्स में वो रन कर रहे हैं ना आप.
The code is not there, sir.
ओह इज नॉट देयर. हाँ तो बोलो ना फिर मैं आपको क्या पंच करूँ बताओ.
So no, I'm done. So,
कैन यू जस्ट टेल मी कि आपने क्या क्या चीजें टाइप की है.
also only create SQL statement is not there.
राइट
Can you just
एग्जैक्टली.
punch
हाँ
that?
मैं वो पंच करता हूँ. श्योर. Okay, right. So Mansi is the only one who's working on Oracle and she's done it, and others of MySQL people have already done in the past. Okay, great. Now I'm moving on to the next as insert record in the about table. Insert record in the about table. Same table में हम एक record insert एक या अधिक record inserts कर रहे हैं. And it is always professional practice to write your code and try except to be very honest. In Oracle, you should not only in MySQL, in Oracle, you should dump every code in try except because, and there should be multiple try except blocks because you don't have this option of if exists and if not exists to check ना इसके लिए. Okay, so insert into professional. Please make sure you're putting your details here. आप खुद प्रोफेशनल हो, आपने डिटेल्स यहाँ डाल रहे हो. Okay, suppose for example, if I'm running it for Mansi, this is Mansi here. What's your surname? Kulkarni. Kulkarni. Okay. No, double surnames. Oh, Kulkarni P. Okay. Age is 2 years. Male. Salary. Right. So insert into professional. Blah blah. Now notice that we have kept in the try block cursor.execute SQL. So this SQL statement will be executed, but if there is any mistake in the syntax of this SQL statement, then an error would be raised, which will be caught by the try and thrown to the except. Try उसको identify करेगा और throw करेगा except के पास. Except will catch it and will say connection or roll back. Sir क्यों? देखिए यहाँ अगर मान लेते हैं कि एक नहीं दो रिकॉर्ड आप इंसर्ट कर रहे थे, there is a high possibility that you may put a comma here and then again write one more record. You may insert 5 records at the same time. Now in that 5 records, imagine if the 5th record had a mistake in syntax. Then you know what is going to happen? That some records will get inserted, some will not get inserted. So we want to play safe. So to play safe, what we are trying to say is, अगर intermittently कुछ record insert हुए हैं table में, तो हम उनको roll back करना चाहते हैं. Roll back means undo. Simple. Roll back means undo your work. Because there was an error, so I want to undo the work. And if there is no error, obviously you will come to the last statement of the try block which says commit. And because there was no error, you will not go to the except block. Naturally, you will go to the 21st line and you will close the connection. Simple as that. Right? So, having said this, let me run this for you. Now this is ran, but the only way to verify would be, for me, would be to go here and then check. पहले 0 था, अब 1 हो गया. You can see Mansi Kulkarni P and her details have come in. Okay, right? Right. So people who are running in MySQL, क्या आप लोगों ने थोड़ा सा इस प्रोग्राम को लेकर थोड़ा सा मॉडिफाई करके कुछ और रिकॉर्ड्स इंसर्ट किए या ऐसे ही आराम कर रहे हो? दीपक, चिरंजीव, आशीष. Okay, yes, Chiranjeev says
So
yes.
can you punch this code from SQL?
Yes, from SQL or only SQL query?
SQL till try except block. Done, sir.
Mm-hmm. Okay, right. So, any acknowledgement from others? Deepak, Ajinkya, Chiranjeev, any acknowledgement from your side? Okay. So with Deepak, it's working fine. Very good. Chiranjeev also is working fine. Perfect. Right. Now I want Deepak to take charge for explaining this program because incidentally you got something like this when you were supposed to deal with bind variables. So please read the comment first.
Yeah, sure. So insert with dynamic values. See carefully the formatting of multi-line SQL statement. So uh, connection is made, cursor is created, name and last name is there. So there is SQL syntax, insert into professional, first name, last name, age, gender, income, values. And the values is giving like, I mean, we are taking as the formatted string, we are taking the all values.
Correct. So you but we have to be very careful ना in Deepak in this case जितने format specifiers हमने specify किए हैं ना उतने exact values हमारे पास होने चाहिए. So there are 5 format specifiers, so we have 5 values as you could see.
The
Right.
data type should match with the table.
Absolutely. Yes. That's second important point. Correct. Yeah.
And then cursor dot execute, then SQL being passed and connection dot connect.
Why are we committing?
Because I mean in Oracle we need to commit while creating any new records in the system, in the database backend system.
Right. And same applies to MySQL also. We have to commit there also.
So it actually permanently create the record.
Right. It permanently saves the data in the database from the active memory to the permanent database it gets stored. Very good. One small last question. Uh, uh, do you notice that this SQL statement is written on multiple lines, but I have not used triple quotes?
Yeah,
So how did I break the statement like this?
because of this backward slash.
Absolutely. So backward slash is a connector to break a long statement into multiple lines. So backslash indicates to Python that listen, this statement यहाँ finish नहीं हुआ है. It tells to the Python interpreter statement यहाँ finish नहीं हुआ है, वो अगले line पर भी जा रहा है. So it goes on to the following lines. Absolutely. Very good, Deepak. Right. So let's move on to run this code, friends. Yep, I've not got an error. That means this record of Neetu Shahani would have got inserted in our database. Let's see. Let me see by going on to the backend. Yes, see, Neetu Shahani's record got inserted. Okay. Now, what part of the code is missing for you, Mansi? Should I punch you something? Please let me know.
No, sir, everything is there. It's done.
It's done. Okay. Now I'm waiting for Chiranjeev and Deepak to modify their codes according to MySQL and run and tell me. So tell me an audio straight, Chiranjeev and
Yeah, sir, I already done it before.
oh very good. Okay, चिरंजीव बताओ मुझे ऑडियो पर आकर
Done, sir. Running.
पक्का
It's
ना
working.
पक्का ना
Yes, sir.
ऐसा तो
Yes,
नहीं भाई
sir.
आराम कर रहे हो चलो भाई छोड़ आज छोड़ दो सर को रन करने दो
नहीं
आराम से हाँ ऐसा तो नहीं
नहीं
ना
नहीं sir.
हाँ हाँ
No, sir. No, sir.
हम्म। ओके आगे बढ़ते हैं दोस्तों एक छोटा स्टेप आगे बढ़ते हैं एज अपडेट अ रिकॉर्ड update a record as you could see. So how do we go ahead to update a record? If you notice all this stuff here, update a record. So update professional, set age equal to age plus 1, where first name is equal to Neetu. So you know what I'm doing? I'm picking up that record where first name is Neetu and I'm incrementing the age by 1. In the try except block, I have executed this query. कोई गड़बड़ी अगर मेरे एसक्यूएल सिंटैक्स में हुई, एग्जाम्पल टेबल एग्जिस्ट नहीं करता या कॉलम का नाम मैंने गलत स्पेसिफाई किया है, तो इस सिचुएशन में this SQL query will fail and I'll go to the except block to roll back my transaction, to roll back my statement. Else it will run and I'll commit the changes. Let us run this and see. No error. Fantastic. Let me go to the backend SQL and check now. Previously Neetu's age was 28 years. Wow, now it's 29. Right? Yes. So please, all of you, run your update according to the data which you have in your database. Huh? Okay, everybody says no. Mansi said done. Oh, previous done hai, abhi ka done, I don't know. If anything has to be typed, please let me know. I can punch it so that we can save that time on typing.
It's a SQL query.
जी.
Done, sir.
Done. Very good. Chiranjeev also says done. Very good. Waiting for Deepak. Yes, Deepak. You got held up somewhere. अटक गए किधर?
It's working, sir.
Working now?
Seems yeah.
Okay. So next what we will do is that we will delete one record from the professional table. Now to be very honest, I've got two records. One is Mansi and one is Neetu. You see, I don't have a record with a name called Rocky. So obviously, if I delete from professional, first time Rocky, it will have no difference, no influence. So what I will do, I'll delete Neetu. Okay? And please remember, whenever you're supplying a string or a group of characters in an SQL query, you should always enclose that in single quote. Never in double quotes. SQL को केवल single quote समझ में आता है. SQL को double quotes नहीं पता. Double quotes are used for Python to hold this entire string variable. So let us respect syntaxes for both. See, ultimately, let's all appreciate this fact that in Python we are holding this as a string, but ultimately this entire string is getting fired. Whatever is inside the double quotes, what I'm highlighting now on the board, this what I've highlighted on the board is getting fired as an SQL statement, no, over SQL. So we should respect the SQL syntax also. Therefore, in SQL, we don't use double quotes for holding a string. We use only single quotes. Right, so hope that after running this query, Neetu's record will get deleted. Let's hope so. No error, that means Neetu's record should have got deleted. Let's see in the backend. Yep, Neetu record got deleted, see? Okay, so Mansi. Is there anything missing which I can help?
Actually, SQL query is missing, but I have done with it, sir.
ठीक है, fine. Okay, so what about Chiranjeev and what about Deepak? Hmm,
Working, sir.
fantastic, right? Okay, so Chiranjeev, I'll request you to now read the project requirements. Please go ahead.
Fetch data values from user and insert record into your table. Assume employee table with 4-5 columns exist. Ask the user whether he wants to enter record. If yes, 1. If no, 0. If user says 1, then accept the column values and insert into the table. The loop should continue till user enters 0.
Correct. So I'm going to give you a schematic of what is expected, so that none of you go wrong. So what is expected as the first thing is, of course, making the connections. That is but obvious in the code. After making the connections, the first thing you should do is you should create a table that you haven't to ask the user. You create a table called employees. So in your code, you have to create a table. Okay, you will create a table. After creating your table called employees, then you are going to set up a while true loop. That means an infinite loop, something like this. And in this while true loop, you would ask the user that whether he likes to insert a record or not. So obviously user will have a choice. You will be giving him a choice as input. Would you like to add an employee? So adding an employee means adding a record, right? So would you like to add an employee? Now, if the user says yes means 1, no means 0. So you give him a choice as 1 for yes, comma 0 for no. Okay, so so that he doesn't enter anything rubbish. So he knows what has to be entered. Now, whatever is a choice that the user has given, if noise is equal to 0, repeat my words. If choice is equal to 0, you're just going to break out of the loop. Khatam. No questions asked. But if the choice is not 0, you might as well continue. Simple as that. Right? If the choice is not 0, you might as well continue. So there's no need of else part. But simply continue and move on with your work. So if choice is equal to 0, you will break. Else you're going to continue your work. Okay, अब next आप क्या करोगे? Next you're going to use the input function like this, and you're going to accept the inputs from the user. So assume that the very first input of the user is his name, or maybe the first is the employee code. So you're going to accept the employee code, but employee code is an integer, don't forget that. So you'll have to convert your input into an integer immediately. And this statement will change as enter employee code. So he enters an employee code assuming that it's going to be a number like 121 or 123 or whatever, and I use an int here to convert that number into an integer and dump it into employee code. Okay, like this, you would accept other inputs as well. Now, what you will do? Now, because you have already got the inputs, so you will make a SQL statement. I'm giving you a very big hint. You will make a SQL statement with dynamic values. Remember, dynamic values का मतलब हुआ you have to use format specifiers like percentage s, percentage d, percentage s for it for the string, percentage d for integer. And if you have a float data, you can use percentage f. That's it. Now the hurdle is over. You're going to obviously execute this SQL query, and after executing the SQL query, your work is over. But don't forget to commit. Don't forget to commit. Please commit करना important है. Commit. You're on the loop. Remember, you again go back to the loop. Again वो पूछेगा. Would like to add another employee? Cool. Right. So this continues. He doesn't want to enter more employees. He can say stop 0. And when he says 0, he's out of the while loop. And out of the while loop, you can just print and say thanks for adding employees. Would you like to see them? Would you like to see them? So I would again go back with the same logic of asking him a choice. As an input of would you like to see them, and I give him a choice like 1 for yes and 0 for no. Whatever choice he gets, the choice is now equal to 1, then I would basically form another query, and my query is not going to be now going to be a select star query, and then use a simple for loop to show all records from the result set. Of course, fetch all करोगे आप, उसके बाद you're going to show all the records from the result set. Okay, I have logically given you the entire framework of the code so that you don't go wrong in your framework. Okay, I'm going to pass this structured code file to all of you right now over the private WhatsApp group. Okay, any questions to be asked? Chiranjeev, Deepak, Mansi, any question that you like to ask me, or is it clear? Okay, so to Mansi it's clear, Deepak is clear, Chiranjeev it's clear. Fantastic. Right. Great, great, very nice. Right, so friends, let me stop the recording for today's session, and then I'll give you a small